morning. It's another beautiful Saturday here in Southern California, and we're gonna go out and do a little scouting today again. It's been a long week out of work, and it's nice to be able to get out and stretch the legs, do a little hike, and just kind of get lost in the mountains and look for some deer and stuff. So enjoying that. Got the little one with me again, my little scouting buddy. As you can see, she's ready to go. So we're gonna get going, and we already saw 2 deer on the drive-in in this spot, so hopefully we'll see some more moving around and stuff. Hopefully get some guys and some good bucks. We're actually in the same area as we were it's been about 3 weeks now, but the first scouting video, if you didn't watch that, go back and see that. We saw some really good bucks in this spot, but we're about 3 ridges over, so kind of same area but different area. So we'll kind of see, hopefully we see some nice bucks, some nice up-and-comers, and the does should be dropping here pretty soon, so we might be able to see some fawns. So always keep an eye out, but I'm sure they'll be tucked away in this brush. It's kind of hard to pick out deer in some of this thick deserty brush, scrub brush and stuff. So but we're on our way out, climbing up to the top. All right, well, we made it up here to the top of where we're gonna hike to. So, 1.5 miles, a little over 1,000 feet that we went up. You can see Pacific Ocean behind me, and backside of some of the train areas over here. So, good hike, good workout. Really surprised though, we didn't see any deer. So walked through some really beautiful country and stuff, but just didn't see any deer. I was really surprised. Came up to a couple flat benches, little bowls that I thought they would be sitting there feeding in, kind of like they were isolated and stuff, but didn't see anything. Big steep ridges, looking at them, glassed them a little bit. I didn't spend a whole lot of time glassing them. I just kept moving on up here, but I'm sure if I would have sat down and really put some eyes on it and broke the country down, we probably would have picked out a few deer, but nothing really stood out. Didn't see anything moving through or nothing like that. So one thing I am happy to see though is it's still pretty green. If you know anything about the Southwest, we're in a severe drought, carrying over from last year, and it looks like it's not going to get any better this year. So really hoping that the deer can stay strong and get the nutrients that they need and everything. I know they probably won't have the best antler growth this year, but as long as they get they're strong and they can make it through, that'll be nice. So it's still pretty green though, because the morning dew that comes off the ocean provides this area a little bit of moisture every day. So typically the deer on this side of the base do a little bit better, just because they have that extra marine layer that is socked in here almost every morning. So adding that moisture to the ground. So, but we're gonna hang out here up on top for a little bit, and I'll glass some of these ridges and stuff and see what I can see, but then head on back down. Maybe we'll see some deer on the walk down. Maybe we passed them up or they were still below us. So see the bunny? Charlotte, see the bunny? Well, that's gonna do it for us today. Even on the way back down, didn't see any deer, but I'm not gonna count that as there's no deer in this area. I walked a ridge, 2 big canyons on each side, and I know there's got to be some deer in those areas. It's just they weren't in there today, or if they were, I didn't see them. So not gonna discredit this place as saying there's no deer in there, but I found a couple really nice glassy knobs that I would like to come back and really put some time and effort into picking through them. So that's one thing I'm going to try to focus on this year is slowing down and really picking apart a spot and glassing and being patient, because these deer are moving through here, and they're in here. It's just a matter of trying to find them, and like anything else, right place, right time. So I'm sure there's deer in here, but just weren't there today, or I didn't see them. So but we're gonna get out of here, go get some breakfast, and then we got some errands to run, and then probably gonna just roll this into tomorrow's video. There's a new spot I want to go check out tomorrow, further inland. So we're just gonna roll that into this one. So see you tomorrow. Good morning. It's the next day, and we're back out here again. We came out to a completely new spot. I've never been out in this area at all. Just trying something new, wanting to get out and explore new areas, use the spring, take advantage of that. But we're about as a crow flies, probably about 10-15 miles inland now off the coast. So it's a little bit different terrain, a little bit different. These are more rolling hills with some lower cuts, not as steep of gradients going up. But there is some, as you can see behind me in the background and stuff, there's a lot of rolling hills, little nooks and crannies that the deer can get into. So I'm gonna check it out. I mean, you can look down below me. There's one of our big creeks down there, and all those rolling hills, and it looks really good. So I could probably spend a little bit of time glassing into some of these cuts and under a bunch of this scrub brush and stuff, just to see if there's any deer moving around underneath them. So, but the sun's coming up. It's not cloudy at all today, so it's nice and bright, and it's gonna warm up here pretty fast. So we're gonna get going and see if we can see any deer. Hopefully we can see some deer today. Yesterday we struck out, but hopefully we can get on some deer today. Even where I just parked, there's a bunch of tracks all over the ground, so there's some deer in this area, that's for sure. Nice covey of quail. See if there's any more in there. Well, we're about just at an hour into the hike, and only at about a mile. If you ever think you walk too fast, walk with a toddler. Because every about 5 minutes we have to stop so she can take a stick to the bushes or pick up rocks and throw them. And it takes me forever to get her to get going again. So if you walk too fast and you need to slow yourself down, bring a 2-year-old. So it's very frustrating, but she's having a good time, so I can't really complain. And it's forced me to slow down and actually look at some of the country and give me time to glass it. So, but I got to get her going because I'm trying to make it to the top of this so I can look over the next edge to where she can stop again. Got a couple beds right there. Not sure if it's a couple deer or a coyote or what, but got a couple beds right here on this knob. I really like this little spot right here. Sitting up on a little knoll, watching all of this down here below me. Got some nice real thick trees down here. And there's actually a dry pond down there, so on the wet years that could be pretty productive. And even, I mean, I got all these little rolling hills behind me, little nooks and crannies that the deer can hide in. Really like this whole back area right here. Could see this spot being a nice transition area for the deer, moving from down in there up through here, go feed, and just moving throughout the day. Well, that's gonna do it for us this weekend. You know, it was a good weekend. Saw a lot of new areas and some good country and stuff, so excited to come back and try it again during hunting season, and or spend a little bit more time. I might come back and try to do another evening in this spot, particularly before the season gets started. But yeah, no deer were seen. We just actually did see one on the drive out, but it was going up and over the top before I could even slow down, so just saw a glimpse of it. So it might have been more with it, but I saw a single deer. But 10 o'clock and they're still moving around, so that's a good sign. And yeah, I mean, there's definitely deer in that area. Definitely a deer in the area I was in yesterday. Just didn't get to see them. Doesn't mean that they're not there. I saw lots of tracks today, lots of trails and some good habitat and stuff, so definitely going to try to come back again and give it another shot. So also jumped a bunch of quail, so that's always a good thing, and I do enjoy quail hunting, so probably going to try to get back out here and do that again as well, now that I've pinpointed some coveys. But you know, it's just the end of spring, Memorial Day next weekend, so just trying to check off different areas, learn different areas, and get out here and learn some new country. So that's what the goal of this spring and summer is about. It's just learning as much area as I can, finding little pockets, little spots and everything like that. You never know when you might find the next honey hole, and you find the next unknown secret. So hopefully you've been able to get out this spring and do a little bit of exploring yourself, or just some hiking or whatever. And if you had a chance to do some bear hunting and turkey hunting, hopefully you were successful. But yeah, that's gonna do it for us this weekend, and we'll be back at it next weekend for Memorial Day. I think we're gonna go fishing a little bit and probably do a little bit more scouting and learn a couple different new areas. So yeah, like always, hit that subscribe button, give us a thumbs up. We appreciate it a lot. And drop us a comment. You know, tell me what I'm doing right, what I'm doing wrong, or just say hi. That's all. Anything helps. So yeah, until next time, I will see you guys on the next one.